Now, many of you already know that last night there was a family meeting. The president of our country, President Ramaphosa, was addressing the nation about the allegations that were made by the KZN Commissioner of Police, Mr. Mkhwanazi, right, about the corruption that is taking place or that some of the government officials are participating in, which is interfering with the police or special task force. I mean, he spoke about the drug lords, he spoke about the people that are causing some serious crime being protected by some of the politicians or leaders in this country, which last night, like I said, he was addressing those issues. Now, on summary, what came is that the Minister of Police, Mr. Senzo Mchunu, is being placed on leave of absence with immediate effect. President Ramaphosa, in terms of Section 91(3)(c) of the Constitution, appointed Professor Kachalia as the acting Minister of Police. Now, this is something that made some of the people to be fuming, right? Because they were expecting more, and the meeting or the family meeting lasted for like what, 10-15 minutes. They were expecting that it was going to be a very long meeting where the measures are going to be strict, because you will know that he said he's also establishing a commission of inquiry on these allegations, or that will deal with these allegations. It won't just be Mr. Senzo Mchunu's case, but it will also look at everyone involved in corruption, involved in criminal activities, and the commission of inquiry should be able to make recommendation and should be able to say what is to happen to this, or recommend as to what is to happen to those that are found guilty, which I suppose it's a good thing. But something very interesting that is making people not to like that speech, obviously, is number one, the president talks about preliminary reports coming somewhere between 3 and 6 months, and leave of absence. Apparently, the minister will still be getting the services that he was getting together with the salary, and this is what making people to be crossed, to say that everything was supposed to be stopped, everything was supposed to be halted until this case is resolved. Which, yeah, man, I don't know what's your take on that, but this is what happened last night. This is what, of course, we are seeing. The new Minister of Police, or acting Minister of Police, it's Professor Kachalia, who, by the way, it's also an ANC veteran who has been on ANC for quite some time. So he's a professor at VETS right now, and he's currently, I think, serving notice, and he will be joining, of course, this, or starting on this post, I think, on the 1st of August, which is in the next probably 2 weeks. But hopefully things can get to be better for the country. I think these things like this are really good, right? In as much as we wanted the conclusions of this matter to be immediately, but there are processes that are supposed needs to be followed. But and let's wait and let's see what transpires. I'm not really defending anyone or the president. I also share the same sentiment to say that maybe he should have probably went into some detail as to what will really happen. But of course, there are procedures to be followed. He cannot just make probably recommendations or make a final decision right there on the spot. And that's what is making people to be pissed. Corruption is one of the things that is making our country not to do that well. And also, when looking at some of the crimes that are being done, they are done due to based off the corruption that we see. I mean, the sales of drugs and drug substance abuse that is happening in our country. It is killing our youth. It is killing the future of this country, which is something that is not good. So I think it's important that these things get to be addressed. I think it's important that we get to see, of course, more of this, because this is the only way that will make our country to flourish. This is one of the ways that will make even investors outside to come and obviously invest into our country, because no international investor will want to invest into a country full of crime, because his investments can be squandered. His investments can sort of like also be tampered with, and the returns might be compromised, which is why I say this not only helps us as the nation, but it also helps our economy, because part of the reason why South Africa then does not receive some of the investment, it's because of corruption, it's because of what would happen, or what some government officials are doing, which I suppose this route taken by the president, I think it's, though it's long, but hopefully everything is to be ironed out and we see things going accordingly, right? I mean, it was interesting also seeing the comments from other political parties like DA, really not happy that they were not consulted as the government or as a member of government of national unity. Also, the EFF, right? Though it's not part of GNU, they had some comments about this whole procedure or process that is about to take place, saying that things like this usually happens and nothing gets done, and this commission, chances are very high that they are going to take 12 months and it might not be, or there might not be any actions taken against anyone, which, yeah man, let's just wait, let's see what transpires. But anyways, I just thought I'd come and give you this quick update. Tell me what you think. Yeah, let's see what unfolds, but I will let you know the latest developments as they come. I will let you know, but yeah, let's closely monitor this. Let's see what transpires. I'll see you on the next one. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and God bless you all.
Tonight, I address you on a matter that concerns the security of our country, the integrity of our law enforcement agencies, and the safety of our people. Last Sunday, the 6th of July 2025, whilst I was in Brazil at the BRICS Summit, Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, the KwaZulu-Natal Provincial Commissioner of the South African Police, held a media briefing in which he made public serious allegations about the existence and operation of a sophisticated criminal syndicate that has allegedly infiltrated law enforcement and intelligence structures in our country. Lieutenant Mkhwanazi alleged that the Minister of Police allegedly interfered with sensitive police investigations and colluded with business people, including a murder accused, to disband the political killings task team based in KwaZulu-Natal. Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi also said that a police investigation by the task team that was operating in Gauteng unmasked a syndicate controlled by a drug cartel, which involves politicians, law enforcement officials from the South African Police Service, Metro Police, Correctional Services, prosecutors, and the judiciary, as well as business people.